Earlier today on Amazon, a new Fallout bundle may have just leaked, as we did see a new listing on Amazon Germany for the Fallout Legacy Collection, or at least the PC version of the Fallout Legacy Collection. This effectively being a bundle of Fallout games, almost every Fallout game. It includes Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, and Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. All of that running you just around €40. As far as some of the other info we could find on this page, it's only currently being sold by Amazon directly. It does have a reported release date of October 25th, so just 24 days potentially from when you're watching this. But something that may give this a little bit more merit, we could actually find a separate listing containing a lot of the exact same information on GameStop Austria. The only real difference between these two pages is on the GameStop website, we could actually see it has a lot of images from some of these games. Many of those images actually being a part of the original promotional material for those games. And at least on Amazon, this is within the official ZeniMax/Bethesda category, where you find all of their other game listings. So naturally, with any leak like this, or anything that just kind of spontaneously pops up on a retailer's website, you have to take it with a grain of salt, although these tend to be the only accurate leaks, or at the very least, the only leaks that are consistently accurate. Of course, with Bethesda, just recently we saw Rage 2 leak through Walmart Canada. This stuff does happen, and I would say with this one in particular, it's not even really all that major of a leak, which could explain why, even though the news on this broke much earlier today, even now 8-9 hours later, it's still out there, with a couple of other press outlets actually covering it. We of course know Bethesda also isn't new to releasing bundles like this. A few years ago now, we actually had the Fallout Anthology bundle that containing all of the exact same games, but not Fallout 4, because it was to celebrate Fallout 4's release. With that bundle, it actually came in a really cool little nuke case for all of the games, so I wonder if this maybe has something else to go along with it also. A little prop to really sweeten the deal and make you purchase this even if you maybe already own a couple of these games. As of right now, this is also only listed for PC, but the other one was also only for PC. Some of those old school Fallout games are PC exclusives, they were never ported over. It would be pretty awesome if Bethesda brought some of those original Fallouts to the modern consoles, like an Xbox One and PS4 release, as well as even just making some of the newer but still old Fallout games also more accessible on those, like 3 in New Vegas. And to be clear with this one, this isn't a remaster, or at least it doesn't seem like this is in any way a remaster. It's just a rebundling or repackaging of all this existing content, which as of right now, you could get all of it on PC still. If it did come to consoles, that would be a bit of a larger deal, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like it. But of course, one of the notable things absent from this bundle is Fallout 76. Although being pretty well discounted, especially if you get a physical copy from most retailers. But if anything, one of the things that actually stands out to me around this bundle is, one, it's just an incredibly good deal. You have to imagine if it's selling for €40, it'll probably also be $40 more or less. And if you were to go on Steam right now and actually purchase all of these games individually, it would be $130, which is kind of insane. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition in particular is still $60 on Steam, but I would just say in general, based on the modding scenes the 3 latter games do have, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, this is an incredible deal for PC players. If you're one of those people that's only ever played these games on consoles and wanted to try out maybe some of the original Fallouts, or even just Fallout on PC with mods, this will be a great way to pick that up at a really good price. It will be interesting to see if they go a similar route as they did with the Anthology Edition, that being that they're only sold in physical copies for a limited amount of time. And really, at the end of the day, it seems like they're kind of just following that same formula they did in the past, except this time it's a way better deal than it was in the past, assuming we follow that $40 price tag. This also does get me hopeful there'll be some kind of physical component to this that we haven't seen yet. The other half of this that actually gets me a little bit hyped for the future is that I feel like this could be a great time to announce just some general Fallout news. Fallout 76's Wastelanders DLC is looking like a massive relaunch of that game. Like, it's gonna be big and a real strive to get a lot of people that previously passed on that game interested in it yet again. Maybe sharing a tease with the Fallout Legacy Collection announcement like, hey, also, by the way, we're working on this too. You should come check it out in a month. Maybe I'm totally reaching with that one, but I feel like the potential is definitely there. One big question I would have for all of you is, what would actually get you to buy this? So you like you personally. Obviously, if you already own some of these games, it doesn't really make a ton of sense to actually purchase this yet again, but if they do another kind of limited run similar to what they did with that nuke beforehand, I could see a lot of people being pretty interested. At a potential $40, it's not super expensive, cheaper than most new AAA games, and you get a lot of good content here. Especially again, I think really in that target market of those of you that have only experienced these games on consoles. Well, either way, that's pretty much everything we know about the Fallout Legacy Collection. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow or in the next couple of days we get a full reveal and announcement around this, and I definitely will keep you guys updated. But until next time, I thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye!